It's game time.
Oh my God.
It is time.
Where did you get this?
4 years, a lot of days later, and we're back.
We're back.
It was about 3 apartments ago when we did solar power.
We've changed so much since then.
Oh my God. I can't believe we're actually here. Especially because like just 2 days ago, she posted that in 2023, she was like, I don't know if I can do music.
All the emails that we've read thinking like something was coming and it never came, and
all that happening, but we're finally here with Virgin.
yes.
And how do you, okay, so I've done videos on every song that's come out so far, but we haven't seen what you have
I
to
haven't
say.
been on the channel in a while, actually. I think it's been since, has it been since Tortured Poets?
Whoa. So let's hear about what you think. What was that? Man of the Year, Hammer.
What was that? I was underwhelmed at first, I'm gonna be frank. Now I think it's my favorite of the 3 that have come out.
It's really great.
I think
that is my favorite
We
too.
discussed maybe it's top 15, maybe even top 10 Lorde songs of all time. Maybe we'll update that list at some point.
Maybe. I think that song is really good, and I think it's super, there's something about it that is just like exciting, and it feels like such an introduction to this record. A little more than Hammer, but you kind of like Hammer.
I like Hammer. I think it's like I don't know. I don't know what the album is about. We haven't listened to it. But it feels like it's a shout out to the world. Like, this is the rebirth. This is something new is coming.
Yes.
It feels like the thesis statement of the whole record. And then what was that is actually the first chapter.
It's crazy to be like, this is actually here. It's a little shorter than we both expected.
Yes, but I will always take quality over quantity.
Yeah,
if I can
agree.
get like 11 amazing tracks over 16, where like maybe some of them are really good, I'll take 11 quality any day.
There's been so many events in New York and just all across the world of her playing these songs. People have heard them. People know what they're getting into, but it's,
Not us.
We kept pretty quiet. Kept pretty quiet. And
I'm excited.
It's weird to be finally back. It's weird because this channel kind of started around the solar power time, at least these kind of videos. And 4 years later, we're back at it with Lorde, the new era, Virgin.
I'm ready for a Virgin summer. Yeah.
Get in! Get in! We are not going to listen to the first 2 tracks, Hammer and Man of the Year, because, oh wait.
I hope anybody watching this doesn't get mad, because I love to watch reaction videos, and I know that I love to be like, I want to watch the whole thing, but you guys know how we feel about it.
Make sure to click the other videos if you want to see my reaction. We need to just get into
I'm ready.
track 3, which is Shapeshifter. I don't even know. I don't know. And it's just time.
The title has a lot of potential. I'm like, oh, what are we gonna get?
When I hear Shapeshifter, I feel like the sounds are gonna be like,
Oh, my friend has listened to the album already,
oh yeah.
and she just texted me, I have a prediction for your favorite song. Should I say what it is?
I'm gonna guess that it might sound like Bape Bifter. It might rhyme with.
No, it does not.
Okay.
I won't tell you.
Okay.
But at the end of when that song plays, I'll tell you it was that one.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, here we go.
Shapeshifter, track 3. This is not the first song on Lorde's album. It's the 3rd one,
I'll
but
let you do the honor.
it is the first dive into this album. We will not be the same after this.
No.
Here
we go.
Here we go. Oh. Okay. She's going through the chewing gum, sour taste in the mouth. Does she have the balls? Oh, listen to that. I love this instrumental so far.
It's good. I'm trying to get a grasp on the lyrics.
You hear that? That reminds me of fucking 1,000 Miles.
I see a hot mess in an antique skirt. The voice in my head said,
Oh my god. It feels like it's gonna build up to something, but I don't know if it is. I love the fucking, I don't know if they're violins. And it's not taking up too much space. Like all the instrumentals or all the instruments are respecting each other.
eyes been afraid. I'm not affected.
Okay.
like the through line, so I'm not affected. I've heard that so much.
Just wanna fall.
You're not getting that that you want, I think.
And when it's all over,
It keeps going. Oh my god.
Okay, chest voice.
Oh my god. I was so scared for it to end the whole song.
I have so many thoughts. This is good. Can I say one thing?
Yes.
Before we get into it? I wanted to say, thank you for sharing this with me, because I feel like a Lorde release is very like religious for you. So the fact that I get to like watch you geek out is like an honor. So thank you for sharing this with me, because I'm having so much fun.
We're here, and I can say first off, so I know that Blood Orange did a lot of, I think it's the cello.
And isn't the same producer, what's his name, Jimmy Stack?
Jimmy E. Stack.
Jimmy E. Stack. Didn't he do Desire?
He did some of Pang, I believe. And I thought Blood Orange was going to have a lot bigger part on this album, because they were out a lot. But Jim Eastach's the main producer here, where Blood Orange seems to add some of the seasoning here and there. Those we've never really heard that kind of sound in Lorde songs, as far as I can tell. And it's weird, because that's such like a natural instrument sound on top of like these, you know, artificial drums that were like coming in, and I don't know what else was there, but it all, like, so much was happening, but it all felt like complementary of each other. They all didn't like take up the space too much, and it felt so dramatic. Lyrically, it sounds like she's talking about all these different versions of herself that she's been, and how she's been able to adapt to these different things. So what is she really?
To me, it's like, I feel like it comes right off the heels of the breakup, and I feel like every breakup has its rebound. And I think when you're having sex with different people, you're starting to sleep with different people, you're not in a relationship anymore, I think you tend to shift into these different types of people when you're with different people in those types of situations. And I feel like that's what I was getting. And because she's not really come to terms with like who she is, I feel like that is what this album is leading on with Hammer and What Was That, and knowing Man of the Year comes after this. It's that kind of who am I type of thing in these types of relationships that I'm sharing with all the hands that have touched me, I heard, or something like that. And it doesn't affect her because it doesn't hold any meaning, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe it's hard to garner like an actual, like, what could this song be about off of one listen, because I'm like listening to the production, I'm listening to the lyrics. But I feel like that's the vibe that I got.
Yeah.
It's like I shapeshift into these different personas almost in sexual situations. I don't know if that's wrong.
All we know is this is in line with what she's been talking about, how she's like, I feel like I'm morphing in some different ways. I'm kind of being reborn into different people. I'm now this pure version of myself, because I'm so different from what I was. For right now, it's my favorite that I've heard. It's I mean, a track 3 on a Lorde album, we have a California, we have a
Royals,
we have a
right?
Homemade Dynamite, and then Royals. And so this one,
good company.
It has good company. This one might be, I don't know. I like.
Know if you love California.
I love.
That's your
California.
favorite song, right? On Solar Power.
Second favorite.
It's a Big Star, right?
Big Star.
I love Big Star. Such a good song. Solar Power is so good.
I think we're ready for the next track, which is Man of the Year.
I feel like we should listen to it now after that.
Yeah, might as well.
It might just shed some. I feel like a song always changes within the album.
Yeah, we haven't spoke about Man of the Year, so why don't we listen to it? Give it a little, give us a little context.
Gliding through on my bike.
My 2 cents on this song is that I really do like it, and I do think it's a little short. Like, I just wish it went on a little longer. But I was always like, I want to hear how it sounds sandwiched in between 2 of these other songs.
I can understand why this was a big song for the record.
Yeah.
For her personally.
Yeah.
It feels like an inciting incident. It is the beginning of the change. And when the synth comes in, I love it, and I say it all the time, I love a gritty, nasty synth, and this is one of them.
This is the mosh pit song. I want to see a mosh pit at the Lorde concert. So Man of the Year ends pretty abruptly, and we go into the next track, which is Favorite Daughter. Is this the one that your friend said this might be your favorite?
It is.
How did I know? Track 5.
What are you thinking of this song? Like, do you ever think?
Do I ever think?
Do you ever like think before you listen to a song, like, what's the song gonna be about?
Of course.
Because I don't know what the song's gonna be about. Like, this album is very personal, so I'm like, what?
It could be a lot. The
Like-
favorite daughter could be like the girl in the pop hemisphere who's like popular right now. It's the favorite daughter, but maybe that could change.
Oh, I like that concept.
It could be about favorite daughter as in literally in her immediate family, how she sees, because she's the most successful out of her immediate family, but maybe
Does
she's
she
not
have
the
a sister?
Yes.
Oh.
I was a singer.
Okay.
You were my fan. When
I like this a lot. Solar power.
faking it for your love. Cause I'm an actress. All of the medals breaking my back just.
Breaking my back just.
You had a brother. I look like him.
Okay.
Is she looking for her father's validation?
I don't
think
know,
that's what
dude.
this is about.
Okay.
All the medals I've won, the Grammys, the awards.
Until I can sing.
Oh, that changes that.
This could be a single.
Oh yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I guess so.
These 3 minutes are feeling a little longer than 3 minutes, luckily.
Why? Because they're good.
Was something about it, I think it was
I
reminding me of the early 2010s.
It's just good. It's just good. It's a good melody. The lyrics are good. And I think the problem with Solar Power that people have with Solar Power is that it was just like, she was singing about shit that wasn't relatable, and it was like fame. But it was the way that she was singing about fame that made it unrelatable, which is why I think I have my issues like with California, for example.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of shit I couldn't relate about with that song. But with this, it's still about fame, but it's in a different lens. It's about fame, and I think being enough to receive the validation of your family or your father.
And it's relatable based on that little
Because
level.
a lot of people look for validation from their parents.
Yeah.
Or loved ones.
What did she say in the bridge, where you were
she
like,
said,
that changes
no,
things?
what was it? Oh my god, it was on the bridge. What was I gonna think? She was saying like, why did nobody listen when you sang like, why did you have to dream so big? So it almost feels like she's fulfilling her father's dream that never worked out, and she's got a lot of pressure on herself.
Living like almost feels like that she has to live vicariously
Through her.
Yeah.
And like, there's a lot of big shoes to fill, I guess, for her, and that must be a lot of weight on her, I guess. That was good.
Out of like all the songs so far, I mean, Shapeshifter I think was pretty good too, but like coherently or lyrically coherent. That song was incredibly easy to follow off first listen, but I still feel like there's like so much to dive into, where like a song like Hammer felt a little more like kind of loose. I didn't know exactly what she was going for, where this one feels very concentrated. And she said this before, there's a magic in pop music where you can make like a really important message come across in a really accessible and easy to understand way, even if that message is something that, you know, it doesn't have to be simple. It can be complicated. It can have these complicated feelings. And I think that's something that she does very, very, very well.
Yeah.
And I really can't get over how radio friendly that song sounds out of anything. It sounds like it would be on the radio.
And maybe it will be.
I would love that
should
for
be.
her. I would love that. I'm surprised why that wouldn't be a single. I mean, I feel like she never really puts out the best songs as a single.
No one does.
But like
No one does.
But like,
I don't
why
get it.
wouldn't you? There's has to be a reason.
Current affairs.
Current affairs.
Also, my friend, I think she had very good reason to think that would be my favorite, and it is my favorite so far.
Interesting. Well, I'm
Which
looking.
scares me because it means like, does that mean I'm not going to like any of the other ones as much?
See,
I
that's
hope
why I
not.
don't need that context. We're just gonna go
But
into
I'm just going
the current affairs in the Middle East. Okay. Guitar. She goes country.
She's going back.
In the park under the eclipse.
I'm not speaking
The
anymore.
eclipse. I remember this. This is about solar power, or not solar. She's talking about seeing the eclipse in Washington Square.
Tasting my underwear. I knew we were fucked.
Fucked.
I like that.
So fire
Okay.
in my mouth like
Spit in my mouth.
saying a prayer.
Ooh, I like that. He spit in my mouth like he's saying a prayer.
Cry, blame it on current affairs.
What was that?
Holy 2018.
In that pussy. What is it saying? Mystery Man.
Mom, I'm so scared.
It reminds me of what Sabrina's doing, where she'll like talk in the middle of her
Yeah.
song.
This Yes.
What is he saying?
Who is that?
I'm that pussy, go go. That's what it sounds like. It's so instrumentally diverse so far, this album.
Yes.
It's so distinct. Oh my god, it's over.
That was good. These are all good.
Okay, so she started off, it's the eclipse, Washington Square Park. I remember this. She was there, she was looking around, and then she went off to go do something. And then she's seemingly falling in love with someone? Maybe? Or just like, she's feeling weird.
This feels like a hookup that like she was like kind of hung up on.
Yeah.
And it seems like maybe they weren't as into her as she was into them. Mm-hmm. I have the lyrics.
Okay.
You were literally pretty much spot on.
Okay, let's see.
It's blame it on
I like that part.
Current affairs. Girl, your pussy good, it grip me good, I'm me feet tell you.
I don't know what feels familiar about these songs. They feel like
They
something
feel nostalgic almost.
That's what it is. So, but nostalgic for us. So it'd be like the 2000s. It'd be like early 2010s.
This feels like shit that played like on the radio, like when I was in the car with my mom on the way to the beach or some shit.
Right.
Girl, your pussy good, it grip me good, I'm me feet tell you.
Well, it's now time for track 7,
Called Clearblue.
You can click on this one. It's okay.
After the ecstasy testing for pregnancy.
Sorry, I gotta restart. Why was this literally giving Leader of a New Regime?
When ecstasy.
Wearing SPF 3000. It has that same.
And it's something with like the voice being layered.
Okay, let's do it. Here we go.
After the ecstasy testing for pregnancy, praying in MP3. In my patterns, you hear
That's that Imogen Heap.
I was just gonna say this is so hide and seek.
Lips round your halo, you asked where I came from, I lied and then I came clean. Wish I kept the clear blue.
Oh, I like the.
I remember how it feels to be.
I think that's it.
Are you sure?
That's it.
Oh my
That was
god.
a short one.
I mean, it was completely hide and seek.
Yeah.
That was the instrumental. Or no, fuck. That was
there really
the
isn't an
interlude.
instrumental.
That was the interlude I meant to say.
It feels like I feel like this is the song that made her be like, oh, this album is like clear.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm free. I got ultrasound vibes. My precious. Was it Precious Metals?
Let's look up that. Let's look up that.
That's
the
a lyrical
lyrics.
song, so I feel like we got to read the lyrics.
I mean,
have them pulled up here.
there was no instrument on there
Okay.
besides her voice and some distortion. So
Okay.
let's see what we got. It is time to analyze the lyrics.
Yeah, baby, I'm free. I'm free. Free. I'm free. What is she free from? Free from the.
I don't know. Maybe
the
she's not
fear of
pregnant.
having a child.
Yeah.
But deep in my matter, you're changing my patterns. Your helix is right through me.
I don't fucking
know what that means.
Helix, wait, no, your DNA. Nutted in. She got nutted in. Yes.
I think that is literally the most poetic way you could say.
It's her, of course.
Yeah. That we don't need to say what it is. Bars on my windows, you bust them wide open till clearness is all I see. Bars on my windows.
Maybe she's talking about she's opening up again to this person. She's clear. I don't fucking know.
There's broken blood in me, passed through my mother, from her mother down to me.
The generational trauma. But maybe broken blood as in she literally could have some kind of like weird genetic thing.
Well, she was saying she had gone to a lot of doctor's appointments. That's how she came up with the cover for the album.
Yeah. So she might literally have something like that going on.
She goes, I feel you answer, my hips moving faster. I rode you until I cried. That's probably one of those lyrics she was talking about. She's like, can I say that in a song?
That's fine.
I guess you can. How does it feel being this alive?
Lit.
Maybe the ultrasound made her realize something more about herself, and maybe the Clearblue would have just like confirmed it without this whole.
I
don't know.
understand.
I'm a little confused, but I think it'll make more sense with time.
When other smarter people explain it.
Yes. I think I always like to be like, which song sounds the most like the cover? It's this one.
That makes sense. Let's see if there's anything else. Let's get into it. Track 8, Grown Woman, or GRWM.
Soap, washing hands off my chin.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. It was funny. Do you know what I've actually started? You know what I picked up about Lorde? A lot of her songs just start with her singing.
Yeah.
I think every song on Solar Power almost just started with her singing. The Path, no. Solar Power, yes. Once upon a time.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
Got a wishbone.
Yeah, you're right.
Wearing SPF.
Your favorite. Track 8, Soap.
Soap.
When you say it like that, she says it.
Light, not on, thinking it.
I don't know what
She's saying.
I don't know. I hear it's something I like.
Oh, here you go. This is you.
Mama's trauma since 96. Been looking for grown woman.
Her mom wants her to be a grown woman ever since she was born.
And she's looking for herself, I think.
This percussion reminds me of Pure Heroin a little.
Yeah.
Galaxy left undressed.
Is she talking about her mom on this song now?
I think she's talking about herself.
I think, yeah,
Maybe both.
maybe a little both.
She's looking for herself as a grown woman. I think she's looking for her like full actualized self.
Yeah. I think she's smart enough at this point to see how different how different 4 years can make her, because I think she knows now that like she tried to be something on solar power and was confident in that, but now sees that that might not have been her. And maybe she's like trying to find who you are as a grown woman and what that means, and if that even means that you stay a certain way.
Yep. And it seems like she's still looking for her at the end. She was kind of like, can't find a grown woman.
She says she abbreviates this for a reason, because this abbreviation means get ready with me. Do you think that this is her like trying to be like, she's also saying, what does it mean to get ready to be a grown woman? Because she would
Or
just
it's
say
like-
grown woman.
yeah,
There's
it's
a
like-
reason that she's abbreviating
It's almost
it.
like she's saying like, get ready with me to become a grown woman. Like this is like if Clearblue was like, before, I don't know, I like to think of things sequentially.
Yeah.
Clearblue seems like a very like eye-opening experience. Like this was life-changing
Yeah.
for her. And she just said it's so hard for her to even listen to it.
Uh-huh.
It feels like for a grown woman to come after that, it's almost like that experience made her realize she's a grown woman, maybe.
Well,
It's like that actualization, it feels like.
Yeah.
She's like, get ready with me to become a grown woman.
so
That was so funny. That's so funny that at the beginning of that song, we were absolutely losing our shit like a bunch of 10-year-olds, and at the end, we're having this like deep philosophical conversation
Dude,
about
that's-
the song we were just laughing
she's
about.
goofy. The thing about Lorde that I like so much is that she's fucking goofy and kind of weird, and like will just do things like that, but she does it confidently, and she's not doing the thing that like I think a lot
Yeah.
of people our age do, where they're like won't take anything too seriously. She's taking herself seriously, which could come off as corny if if you don't have anything
Yeah.
to say, but I
She
think
always
that
has something
she
to
always
say.
has something to say, and even if it, I don't even like normally it doesn't really fall flat. It normally just like, it might not. There's different levels of deepness. It could be like, oh my god, this really sticks with me, and then this could be like,
You know
this is
what?
good.
I'm starting to realize this album feels a lot like Ella. Doesn't feel like Lorde. You know, everybody's like, this is my most personal album.
You think this is pretty personal?
I think this is the first time she's really writing as herself since maybe Pure Heroin.
Well, it's time. The next track. Are we on track 9 or track 10?
We are on track 9, Broken Glass.
So we have 3 more, right?
We have 3 more.
Broken Glass. This sounds pretty intense.
Here we go. A lot of like,
Yeah.
kind of like slappy little beats on this album.
Mystique is dead.
This feels like a Kevin Dooley song. I think this is gonna be your favorite just off this.
Did I cry myself to sleep about that? Cheat about that?
Okay.
Rot teeth about that?
Rot teeth.
I wanna punch the mirror to make my big mind to bad luck. But if it's just broken glass, spin
I like that. I like that
metaphor.
thinking.
Oh, this is about her eating disorder. This is also a banger.
I know.
I think this is a bop.
I like when she gets fast on the sound. She's like, "Ba-na-ba-ba." It's same with Shapeshifter. She does this. This feels super pop friendly too. It feels like top 40. I can't believe how much solid like pop songs are on this album. You said that was potentially about her eating disorder.
I mean, I think it clearly is. So she spent the summer getting lost in math, making weight. So like, I guess like counting calories. Maybe,
yeah.
I haven't really. I'm so deep in like the lore of trying to figure out
I
the
know.
process of her that I'm not even thinking about like what songs I'm really digging because I dig them all.
I know.
There really isn't a song I've heard that I don't like.
Track 10. This is the second to last, right?
You want to do the honors?
If she could see me now, I'm guessing she's gonna be talking about a younger version of herself. But maybe she's talking about grandmommy,
Maybe. There's a lot of family themes on this album.
which is interesting. Oh.
In the city, I hear the voices.
Ooh, little distortion.
It's the day I lifted your body weight.
That's
Okay.
so funny. I like that.
Hey, she's got her confidence back.
Yeah.
Again, this is so like radio friendly, it feels like.
I like it.
Yeah.
Feels like a phoenix rising from the ashes type of track.
Uh-huh. Is that already over?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that one felt like the shortest so far. Even though it obviously wasn't.
That song is
250.
257.
Whoo! Get in! It's weird that she said before that this album, she's like, I feel like I'm so, like, I'm keeping the lyrics basic, where it doesn't really feel like that to me. It all feels familiar to what she's doing, and I think
Maybe she was just trying too hard with Solar Power, and this just felt easier.
Maybe she's like, on all the other albums, she has like, you know, overanalyzed what she's thought a little more, and then this time she's just saying things up front. Because really, if she never said that, it wouldn't feel like that at all to me.
This feels really thought through.
I think that she's just a good writer, like simple as that. And
She's just smart. She's like, now I bench your body weight. Fuck you.
she's
This feels like a big fuck you to her ex, honestly.
Is it?
and it's like,
is it to her or is it to like an older, more?
It seems like she's
fucked version of
saying
herself.
like, I don't know, to me it seemed like, oh, maybe it is herself.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about weight in the last song, and now she's like, now I bench your body weight, which was probably not super heavy if it's about an eating disorder.
But it's still, she's just pretty much being like, look at how crazy, because she probably felt really weak when she was like
yes.
that.
And
now
it's like, oh, if she could see me now, like Solar Power Lord.
It's time now for the last song. David. Who's David, bro?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Maybe David is Ella, respectfully.
Oh, yes.
Well, let's get into David. I am enjoying my experience with the album so far. I would say that.
Likewise.
And I don't know how we're going to wrap all this up because...
Yeah, I'm curious. We've definitely transformed. I feel satisfied. I feel like we've gone from point A to point B.
Let's see how she's going to cap it off with David. A lot of this is reminding me of Zelda too.
Was I just someone to dominate?
I love the instrumental and how things were just like peeking into the background.
Maybe.
Was I just
What does that remind me of? It reminds me of like Terraria.
pure heroin mistaken for featherweight?
Pure heroin.
Never let myself sing again for you.
Okay. Who is this? Who did this to her? Who hurt you? Oh, the choir. I mean, the organ.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
I don't know if that's
Give me
on.
Minecraft soundtrack.
That's what I'm trying to think of too, yeah. It's dawn. The sun is rising.
I made you God because that's all I knew how to do.
Okay. I like this. She's breaking. Woo! I like this a lot. That's like one of my favorite instrumental parts in the album.
Am I ever gonna love again?
I like this a lot.
Tell it to him.
Oh my god, is it over? Holy shit.
I'm perplexed by that song.
She ended it literally in like what I thought was some of the most interesting production that she's ever had. Having her shit like cut up like that, and then just she literally the ending with "Am I ever going to love again?" It really was a ballad that felt like it captivated me and it kept my interest going as it kept going, and my interest just built as it kept going. It was due to the instrumental too, but just what she was saying too. She feels like, and her performance too, she feels confident in like where she is at her life again, but she's like, I do not know if I will love again. And I don't think she's like unhappy about that. I don't think that she's happy about it, but I think that she's just confident in being like, I don't know if I will. She's just saying it objectively, which I like. What are the lyrics saying?
Why do we run to the ones that we do?
It's a good question.
I don't belong to anyone.
Okay.
I made you God because it was all that I knew how to do. But I don't belong to anyone.
Okay. Reclaim yourself.
Am I ever going to love again? Do you understand? Tell it to him.
Weird way to end.
Tell it to him. That's the last thing she left us with. Why?
Who's David? Who are you people? Oh my god, I like how, okay, fucking hell, dude. I can't believe she's like, this album was just kind of basic lyrically. Look at how we're talking about it.
Yeah.
I can't believe how just consistent it really was. Like, it's just like, it feels super, super safe. And like, but still like, you know, creative, expansive, innovative, but just like super poppy. It's just what she can do. She just made something that it's like, it's definitely more poppy than solar power. You know, and you would think it wouldn't be, but yeah. What do you think?
I agree. I think this is a really complex but easily digestible album.
Yeah.
There's deeper layers to this than I think we're even scratching right now, that I think will just come out as time passes by.
The Jimmy Stack production is great.
Yeah,
I know
he
that
did a great job.
I know that Fabiana Palladino, I think, did production on this too. And I don't know where else Blood Orange was trickled in here, but there was just really exciting moments that I really did like. Well, there is so much more to say about this album when we can, but we need that time to seep in, and we're gonna be back.
Oh, yes.
Talking about this.
Oh my God.
Thank you for watching. Please stick around for more. We're gonna have more Lorde stuff.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure.
Get in.
Bye.
Fucking sick.
That was so fun.